Started out on a one-way train, always knew where I was gonna go next. Didn't know until I saw your face. I was missing out on every moment. You'll be one and baby, I'll be two. Would you mind it if I said I'm into you? So if it's real, then darling, let me know. I wouldn't mind if you steal the show. Together, you're the sky, I'll be the weather. A pretty thing, the sun and rain. Oh no, oh yeah. Summer night, perfect occasion. Where am I? You know I'll be waiting for you, for you. So if it's real, then darling, let me know. I wouldn't mind if you steal the show.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to South Florida at Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. Today, a fun matchup in the AFC East, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. And from the end zone, Deontay Hardy will bring it out. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Now a guy who played his high school ball at Miami Central, it's James Cook. And he's able to get up here to the 26. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. Here's Allen to throw it. There's the stiff arm. And Knox is going to have a Bills first down as the tackle made up around the 33-yard line.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Allen's throw going to be caught by Davis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down, Bills.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Now Allen. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. picked off by Eli Apple. And the Dolphins 41. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They just have to straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Summer night, perfect occasion. Where am I? You know I'll be waiting for you.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's real, then darling, let me know.
And now the first run for Devon Achane. Consecutive runs of 6 yards.
If you steal the show.
Carry. Runs like that will continually earn him more work in this and future contests.
First down, they go back to Achane. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Here's 2nd and 10. The 2 is going to change things up. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he's got a first down. At the Bills 21. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane, a 21-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
You trying to get a safety or something? You call your timeout at all?
After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Crazy spot.
From the pistol, they run it with Cook. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. On play action, Allen. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will bring it back. It's a
I gotta need to throw it. This shit feels weird, man.
well, mistake there by the offense, Charles. They tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick six.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in the games because people try to avoid them. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why they were tabbed as one of the best in the league the prior season.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. You only got it to the 35. They're marking down officially at the 34. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on the phone.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
There are not many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm. But this might be one of those few times. He just laid that one out there a bit too far, and his receiver couldn't run under it.
Flush to his right. He's got it complete to Stephon Diggs. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Wide open receiver complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all
Come
the
on,
way
man.
to
He's
the
calling
2.
time about these dumb spots,
Now the
bro.
Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And again, it's Allen. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time. Here's Allen. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. The Dolphins at the line,
Gotta get
ready for
used
their
to the
next
PlayStation
drive.
icons,
And
bro.
that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field that took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Down the numbers. There he goes. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, I mean, it hadn't been a picture-perfect first half for this defense to this point, but that's a big play to get them right back in the ball game.
And I think that changes their mind frame. Now they're saying to themselves, hey, we're still in this. And even though our offense hasn't done anything, we've had our troubles on our own right, we still made a play right there that could change the course of this game. Great job delivering.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So we will start here at the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Now this time, Tua's going to throw it. And that's off the mark, incomplete.
I can assure you, setting up a screen is much more difficult than it appears. It requires excellent timing from everyone on the offense, and a defense's #1 goal is to throw that timing off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. Got a man, it's Berrios complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And they're going to speed things up here. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete there to Berrios. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Now Tua. Throw to the right, taken in by Berrios. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
A little football 101 there. He just
Yo, fun to try. How y'all feeling, man?
Defender, meaning he goes right at him and really trying to move him a little bit towards the center of the field so he can put his foot in the ground and break to the out, to the sideline, and make a catch.
Tua now on first down. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in down. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from a long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one. Going deep for Diggs. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
About to come back, shot.
That's it for the first half.
They got a new controller, so they're throwing me off a little bit.
More to see after the break.
Y'all say something. I see y'all watching.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Dolphins in front, and they'll be in possession of the football first as the second half gets started. The Bills say they have it, and they do. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Starting the third quarter with Cook. Dances by him. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On first down, Allen. He's got his target. It's the tight end Knox. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A really good pickup of 28 yards. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown.
Come on, Shaq. What's up?
10 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Bills have cut it back within a score. And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2. Now a toss coming right side. It's Cook, and he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this third quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
He's across midfield and finally down at the 32-yard line. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Well, partner, they've used him quite well out of the backfield in this one. And here's another nice example. They set up the screen, and he's able to pick his way downfield for a nice gain there.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be brought down at the 28, and that is well short of the first. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to make it 4th down. The kick by Sanders is good. And that will add 3 more to their lead. It pushes it up to 6. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Throwing now is Allen. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now the Dolphins are going to take another timeout here. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They do go for it. Here's Allen. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Bills' first down. And how about that? A gain of 15 there on 4th and 10. How about them biting off 15 yards there on the 4th down attempt and keeping the drive alive? They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Allen again. That is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
On 2nd down, Cook. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Third down. Here's a run by Cook. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 50 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. They run it again with Cook. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. Allen now looks to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get the football back as time will run out in this 3rd quarter of play. So it'll be a change of possession on the turnover when we get back. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Another important 4th quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6.
A run with Mostert up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop.
And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. The Dolphins will send out the punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. On the return, Hardy. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take the 4th quarter lead. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And now they're in the hurry-up.
24-yard gain on the play. And the Bills
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. A give to Cook out of the gun. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. They're back down to the original line of scrimmage thanks to that 8-yard gain. 3rd down now to follow. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. That's taken in by his big tight end. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Now Allen. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Allen back to the ground. Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. An incompletion, now a short pickup. That's not going to do it.
Yeah, you've got to get to the line of scrimmage quickly, get set up, and aim downfield.
This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. Here's Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are an extra point away from taking the lead here in the 4th. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing Tua. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Here comes 2nd down. Now Tua going to change the play. 2nd down. Here's Mostert again. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. But just a gigantic play here. Both sides. This is 3rd and inches. Here's Tua. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll have a Dolphins first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
this stage, you've got to hustle. You've got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Tua. That'll be caught by Hill. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
See if he win this shit, Chuck.
This is 1st and 10.
He don't got no time.
Now Tua. And he's got his man on the out route.
Alright, shit, went out of bounds, bro. Got no time. GG.
What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield.
You should have just kicked it.
One final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffer the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play and getting into midfield. Hoping they could find their way to the...
Babies on the rocks, running from the pain. Cousin on the rocket, sipping on that drink. Gotta make it private on the way to the brain. The block too dry, we just waiting on the rain. Too much codeine, I'm addicted to this shit. Keep the pole on me, smoke a stick in it, bitch. Nigga in this fit, I'm stuffing dick in it, bitch. Wanna be rapping real life and really living this shit. Chop it up in front of people, call this shit hibachi. All ice cold like a nigga paying high. A whole hood full of shoes that ain't gon' fail by me. Spill a van full of killers, hop I spread anybody. Keep it real off the top, I ain't writing this shit. Young keep it going. Yeah, the first one. Yeah, it's the first one. Rio. I got suckers pissed off. Fuck your bitch raw. Fuck up a lip gloss. Then this fucker get lost. Motherfuck your big dog. Bitch, a big wolf. Digging down your bitch throats. I be all up in your house. Turn your spouse to a thigh. My stenches in the kitchen. Turn your crib into the spot. Man, these bitches gon' be bitches. And they niggas know they hate. How the fuck you let your homie wear that chain? You know it fake. Up and down the interstate. Hitting lick at the lick. At the motherfucker's lick. Finger fucker in the truck. And got her ready to fuck the click. Man, tell me why they pussy boys won't turn their back up on the fool. I mean, yo.
They start the drive with Cook, and right away they're going to stack him up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down now.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Now Allen. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Even the greats in this game, and he certainly qualifies as one of them, they're going to have trouble if they continue to throw into double coverage.
He better be careful. Throwing into too much double coverage might have a couple of them picked off. Now Allen. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That is caught, and he is going to have the Bills first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on fourth. Now Cook running right. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
On play action, Allen. That's caught by his tight end, Dawson Knox. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 30. Give him 18 on the play. Well, first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter, because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers will get involved as this game goes on.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
On play action, Allen. They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. That sack there, that likely brings out the field goal unit, so they might have to settle for 3 here on their opening drive.
They did some nice things getting things started there, moving the ball downfield, but taking that sack on 3rd down, and that's the air out the momentum balloon just a little bit.
They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it done from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin
Hey,
things.
good coverage last
I think
play,
he was
bro.
hoping
I
for a
sure was
little
about to
more of
hit
a chip
Brody.
shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 24. The drive starts with a carry by Edwards. And he'll be out right at the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Now that's how you start a drive. Not only do you pick up a first down, you do it on a chunk play. Big yardage, and now you put a little bit of a dent in the confidence of the defense.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll send Beckham in motion right. Jackson on first down. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The Ravens get a new set of downs, give them 17 on that pickup. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, it's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. To the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he's got this down to the 35. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
Dancing to his left. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Second down and a yard. they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3.
I think it easy to read his mind there. There was just no place to go. Trying to bounce it and get outside on the draw.
Yeah, but the defense wasn't thinking pass. They knew that they were running it.
And I love the way that they covered all the gaps. You know, we can do all the lettering and the numbering and all those things, but those run fits that we talk about all the time, each person fitting in the proper spot on defense, you see the end result when they do that.
Escaping the pressure right. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Ravens first down, and they pick it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2. Beckham in motion right. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Lamar Jackson hooking up with Mark Andrews, and the Ravens have taken the lead. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. It's caught inside the 5, and he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kid that can nail it from distance? Now the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on him, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Allen off the play fake. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 32-yard line. That's good for 28 yards.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Throwing on first down is Allen. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Now Lamar changing the look. Edwards now on first and 10. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. 12 yards the pickup there, good for a Raven first.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Jackson, option right. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage. Not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
Beckham will go in motion right. And now Jackson will look to throw it. And this is into the hands of Andrews downfield. Still on his feet.
Gotta strip the ball.
Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Ravens will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes the return from the very back of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Pretty fortunate there, the interception that ended the last drive, and then boom, the first pass here almost picked on this drive.
Yeah, I think you could definitely call into question his decision-making here in the first half.
Certainly not the best of decisions there. Lucky that one wasn't picked. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
I gotta get on that free form passes.
Jackson going to give this one to Edwards. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Now they'll change things up. They'll send Beckham in motion right. Throwing is Jackson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, Jackson. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They certainly had a good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
At their own 25-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Ravens out in front, as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? Now I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Beckham in motion right. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw caught by Flowers. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good
I got something. I hate when they do the same thing every damn play,
the
though.
psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
That was Terrell Bernard navigating his way to the backfield and dropping him for a loss. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. Now Jackson going to shift him around. Now a throw here to his running back. It'll go down as a gain of 6. 3rd and 7 now.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Flushed out right. He's got his target. That's complete.
Oh, man, I'm about to lose to a fucking bomb.
Gets to the 10. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. Had a first down on that last catch as well. Off the play fake, here's Jackson rolling to his right. And I think the ball's out, and that will get out of bounds. Lucky there. They keep possession inside the 5. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds, because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retained possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Calling no gain on the keeper. It's going to bring up a 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on 1st.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped him, bringing up 4th down.
John Harbaugh going to roll the dice. They're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Hill. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, here's Allen. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. He'll buy some time right. This for Beckham, and he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Do control and I did dumb shit at the beginning.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Ravens will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. He's got it at the 10.
I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some.
At their own 25-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And really, Charles, not much of a surprise that they're losing. They just haven't been able to get much of anything going in the pass game. And as you well know, in today's... And that's caught inside the 30. A big play here for Buffalo. 51 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens are going to get the football back at their own set.
Oh, that shit on.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Atlanta. Cordero Patterson to return it, bringing it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Now a first carry here for Robinson. Nowhere to go that time. Might have gotten a yard up to the 25.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Ritter now. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Throwing on first down down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
No surprise at all. They're looking for the big man early in this one. The only surprise for them, he couldn't hang on to the pass.
Now a 2nd and 10. Here's Ritter. And his throw here is incomplete. Not the warmest starts throwing the football. He was 1 for 3, now 1 for 4 on the opening drive.
So getting him comfortable is the key. And for him, it might be different than what we think is comfortable. We're probably thinking swing passes, easy checkdowns. Some guys, they're better off throwing it downfield. That's what really loosens them up.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Looking left side, and it's complete. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. But Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo.
Makes the score Bills 7, Falcons nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response. Now he's loose at the 40.
Damn, good shit.
Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 75 yards. And the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Partner, the good ones have a clock running in their head, okay? Because it says something like this. I've got this many seconds to find the target. After that, I have to tuck it and try and get some yardage on this first down snap. He doesn't just get some yards, though. He gets a big gain, and they'll come right back with another 1st and 10.
Looking for Diggs, and it's
I wasn't even supposed to pass it to him, bro. What the fuck?
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, certainly not his best throw that time, and not a good time to make it, Charles, when they were a nickel with 5 defensive backs on the field.
Controller, yeah, you said the icon.
You have those 5 DBs out there. You want extra speed on the field, guys who have ball skills and understand what the passing game can do, and gives them a chance to react and make a play.
They won't let me go for the kick, bro. I'm going there.
And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure pressure on the safeties, and then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
Now that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job, and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
Ritter going to sneak it, and he'll get in. He's over for a touchdown. The sneak successful from a yard out, and the Falcons have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this third drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's a tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that, the nickel look. 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
And Cook has it left side. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Cook, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen to throw it. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Allen now on 3rd and goal. Sliding out of the pocket. He completes it to the tight end Knox. Touchdown Bills. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have good starting field position. He's out of bounds, but not before he's across the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone?
There he goes, right side. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 115 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Again, it's Robinson. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. 4 yards remain on second down. Ball on the 10.
560. Clock 10. 10 cycles. Ready.
Second down and a run by Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now Ritter going to change up the look. Now back to throw. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ritter with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Coup now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
On second down, Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
Ritter on 1st and 10. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and this is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
How the fuck did he get so
The
down
Falcons
open,
will
bro?
extend their
Fuck.
lead in the final minute of the half. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? To the air, Allen. It's complete to Cook. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Operating from the red zone now. Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he is going to be stopped cold behind
That wasn't even the play I was trying to do.
And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
A final shot before break. Allen. And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. Set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. Third down, here's a run by Cook. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Well, they got off the field on 3rd down. An excellent job, an excellent defensive series. We always talk about adjustments, and usually only at halftime. but the best teams adjust series to series. And on that series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Allen going to go on 4th down. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Cook up the gut. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 35. A really good pickup of 28 yards. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now Allen. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time to have a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
Quick toss to Knox. And he'll be stopped short of the 1st down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. They'll run with a former member of the Crimson Tide, Damian Harris. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Now Allen. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. So the shotgun snap to Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. From the gun, it's Allen. And he's got his tight end Knox for a Bills touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bills are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter. Tyler Bass now for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Watch out now. 50 feet. Switch. Yellow. Set. Huh?
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Looking to throw it here. Ritter. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And can they take advantage? Their defense got the fourth down stop, and now they're hoping to find the end zone. A field goal wouldn't be enough to erase this fourth quarter deficit. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing now is Allen. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44.
I tell you, you know, press conference when you sign guys like this. But he's been a real difference maker so far. That's now 2 interceptions for him in the game. And when you're getting contributions up and down your 53-man roster, you're going to be all right.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44.
52 blaster. 10.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. 156 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. On the counter, this is Robinson. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Ritter going to change it up. That one deep for London. And this one is incomplete. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Trouble, 38. Red, yellow. Set.
Here's Ritter. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Back to the ground with Robinson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Allen. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bills Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now first and goal. Throwing, Allen. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Dawson Knox, a touchdown grab from Josh Allen. And the Bills have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Here's Allen. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion no good. A little less than 90 seconds to go. This will be an onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, in whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Here's 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Throwing now is Ritter. And complete to Drake London. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. Ritter going to sneak it. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. And now here's a sneak, maybe looking to run a little time. And he stopped immediately there. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now everybody in this building can file away with smiles on their faces.
And what do real estate people tell us all the time? It's location, location, location. So being at home, that can be a big deal, because remember, they were down to their final chance to retake the lead. That home field.
Started out on a one-way train, always knew where I was gonna go next. Didn't know until I saw your face. I was missing out on every moment. You'll be wanting, baby, I'll be too. Would you mind it if I said I'm into you? So if it's real, then darling, let me know. I wouldn't mind if you steal the show. You and I, we go together. You're the sky, I'll be the weather. A pretty thing, the sun and rain. Oh no, oh yeah. Summer night, perfect perfect occasion. Where am I? You know I'll be waiting for you. For you. So if it's real, then darling, let me know. I wouldn't mind if you steal the show. So if it's real,
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we are at Highmark Stadium in upstate New York. But today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Buffalo Bills. And we are underway in Buffalo.
you shine, you shine.
DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
Nice chunky yards on first down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing it over the top. They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a fourth down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo, and it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. On first down, Allen. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
They started this drive backed up against the wall by the turnover. Loved their fight, planted their feet, and forced incompletion on first down.
Summer night, perfect occasion.
Allen will try again on second down. Looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over here just shy of the 30. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner. A little bit of a lucky break indeed, but you know what they'd say to us. No luck, just pure skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that fourth down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so, but maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on third and long? Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He sets to fire deep. He's got a man complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 42 yards. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
You're the sky, I'll be the weather. A pretty thing, the sun and rain. Summer night, perfect occasion.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Didn't know what kind of shit they got going on, but that shit they have to be a lot tonight, bro. They just jumping.
Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Follow up a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Now Allen to try again after the pick six. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, force the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Allen going to change it up. Allen throwing on 1st down. It's complete to Cook. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook taking it in from the 20. And the Bills are back within a score. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. And the hands team for the Raiders able to secure it. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we've tried to work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game. And maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage. And they tried, they just didn't get it done.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Once again, it's Jacobs. The broken tackle could not free him as he's brought down at the 10-yard line. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10.
Go ahead.
Now they'll throw with Garoppolo. Being chased out left. And he'll just throw this one over in the way of the security. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. To throw, it's Garoppolo. The left side throw complete to Adams. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. They go with the option on 4th down, left side. And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. Picked up by Robert Spillane.
Go ahead.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. 66 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. This is caught. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 2 yards to go, 2nd down. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 3-yard touchdown run. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
What a
He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 20.
Trip up.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Try anything funny, everybody gets done. Niggas don't play about me. Try anything funny, everybody gets smoked. My niggas don't play about me.
They do go for it. Here's Allen. Going deep for Diggs. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40.